in this space, right by my kitchen window, I plan to put a gardenia. I've never had any gardenias. They're great for zone 8A where I'm located. They are hardy from zone 7 to 10. They like acidic soil. I have a few bits of information. This one specifically is called Foolproof, and it will grow 3 to 4 feet high and 3 feet wide. They normally bloom in the late spring, and they can also bloom in the fall. And I have a few buds on here that are not mature yet. We'll see how they do through the planting in the ground, see if it shocks, and see if it wants to bloom. We still have some good weather until probably late November, early December, and pruning after it blooms, very similar to the camellia. So I'm going to put it in this vase. All right, so now that the hole is dug, I'm going to put in some soil acidifier. This one from Espoma does state that it is for hydrangeas and blueberries. It'll do fine for the gardenia. And then I'm going to use the Rose-Tone. Anything that blooms, any blooming shrubs, this is perfect. And it provides the biotone so that the roots are not as shocked, hopefully. Then grabbing the plant. Nice and wet. And then putting the original soil around. So it does like well draining soil. I have clay soil here, but they do well in my zone and in my region. So we'll see how they do. And let's put one in a pot and then we can do a comparison. I've got these pots cleaned out from some perennial coreopsis. You can do two things. You can remove the dirt and get it ready for a gardenia. Gardenias like very fertile soil. They like a low pH, so I'm gonna again put in what I need to offer a low pH soil acidifier, and I'm going to use some compost, and I'm going to use some biotone, which is part of the Rose-Tone. So removing the dirt and then being able to mark your spot by putting the pot that you are going to be using in that area. It has been used for 2 years, but I expect the Rose-Tone, the soil acidifier, and the compost to refreshen it. And I'm not going to leave it in here. I just want to compare. So we're going to go ahead and fit in here. I'm trying to get the rim low enough so that I know that my plant is not too high. All right, we look good. Now we leave this here while we add some compost around. First, my soil acidifier, and then we'll do the compost. And try not to breathe while you're using this product. Okay, compost now. Having the pot here is going to save a spot. And pack it in real good. It should leave you a spot. Place your paint right in. Now, this foolproof gives a double white bloom. So high fragrance. I'm excited about that. Some of these blooms that it was working on could bloom for me this season. That would be great. I'm gonna leave this one on the deck. I'm gonna watch its water and see if I get some fragrant double white blooms. Follow for more.